Hey there, Leo. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a layered spread for you today. If you're interested in having a personal reading done by me, you can visit my website at lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. All right, Leo, let's start pulling out your spread. Unexpected outcomes. Something was unexpected here. Somebody's starting to understand something. They're seeing your side of things. Maybe not feeling sad. Maybe they realize why you were unsatisfied about something. They're realizing there was some sort of value system difference, maybe. We've got daydreaming, runner, third party, habits, and the overall arching theme of this portion of your reading is overwhelmed. All right, so this is causing somebody some sort of overwhelm. So somebody wasn't expecting something. They weren't expecting to be as potentially as infatuated by you as they are. You are occupying their mind space a lot with this daydreaming card. Now, they're starting to see your side of things on something. Now, somebody ran from this connection. I'm still trying to determine whether it's you or them. Somebody ran and potentially ran to a third-party situation because they were not satisfied and with this connection. And there may just be an actual deep-seated value system difference, right? So this is one of those things where you don't really get yourself caught up in any kind of committed relationship with somebody who you hold a different value system to. If somebody tells you straight up, I'm into polygamy and I basically want to live in Utah and have a farm of women, well, and that's just an example, obviously. If that's not something that you align with, then you already know off the bat that might not be something that you should be trying to get connected to. So I'm just saying that because I do see the third party card. Somebody was dissatisfied. Looks like somebody ran to a third party, weren't satisfied. There was some sort of values, and the values card does show up here right in that vicinity. So it could have been surrounding that kind of issue for some of you. It doesn't have to be. But it looks like this may be something that this person this may have been all they've ever known in connections. This is a habit. This is something that they do over and over and over again. They may have a tendency to sabotage things. But it does look like whoever this is wasn't really expecting to feel the way they feel here. So they're feeling overwhelmed, whoever this is. So let's get the next layer out for you, Leo. We've got independence, honest work, on the table, timing, spiritual work, opportunity, gifts, manifesting, and the overall arching theme of this is in the flow. Okay, Leo, things are looking really awesome for you. So this is this person who you're potentially completely detached from at this point, or maybe not energetically. They're showing up in your reading, so somehow the two of you are still connected, and it looks like this person is starting to feel certain things about this situation. But it does look like you are doing quite well on your own. Some of you may be tapping into a very strong spiritual part of yourself. You may be sharing some sort of spiritual gift. It looks like for as long as you are honest in this space of honesty, or what would be a good adjective? What would be a good descriptive word for that? I feel like if you are in your most authentic state, you are going to be in your most spiritually aligned state. And for as long as you are in that, in your independent, it looks like this is completely independent. You don't need others to be aligned with this. There will be opportunities here. Now, whatever this is, this may have to do with an actual spiritual gift, but it looks like you may be receiving something because of the fact that you're putting your intentions and your demands out into the universe. And so in time, you're actually manifesting something pretty amazing here. So let's get the next layer here. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the overall arching theme of this portion of your reading is the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's something about potentially getting yourself involved with either somebody who is running a smear campaign against you, or you're just getting involved with somebody. That's probably the person who we were looking at, or somebody who has just maybe this really bad reputation. Okay, so this could hurt you. That's why Spirit said in the second layer, you have all that potential if you're independent. The independence part seemed to be a very important component to that. So it looks like right now things have been laid to rest between you and somebody who you don't cooperate very well with this person. And so in this silence, you are actually doing something well for yourself here. Now it looks like in this silence, somebody wants to come in and apologize or maybe deliver messages of sweetness to you, maybe wants to come in and butter you up a little bit with the Page of Cups. This is something that it's showing up here that whoever this is not looking for an actual commitment. And I was kind of getting that in the first layer. This is somebody whose value systems are very different than yours when it comes to that kind of thing. This may be somebody who's into open relationships, or you might be. I mean, it's just, I'm seeing here that either you're not committed to this or they're not committed to this. There is this energy of wanting some sort of immediate gratification here. This person may see you as their wish come true, but technically they're not really showing up as having a lot of they just don't look like they're very committed to this with the Hierophant in reverse, almost like they rebel against this. This is a card of rebellion when it's in reverse. But it does look like they have been introspective about how it is that they need to behave in order to get in from out in the cold. The Six of Wands in reverse may have something to do with you're just not giving somebody attention right now. And the fact that you're not giving this person attention makes them want to come in and kind of get attention from you. Let's get the next layer here. Let's get the next layer. We've got owls, mountain, the choice. Oh, this is a tough one, Leo. You probably have strong feelings for this person. Anchor, false person, be careful. Occupation, fish. All right, and dice. And the overall arching theme is flowers. Oh yeah, we saw that Page of Cups. This person's coming in to bring you some flowers, candy, wine. I don't know what it is, but they want to be romantic a little bit. We didn't see the Knight of Cups. We saw the Page of Cups. So this person wants to come in and have a conversation with you. Now, this is going to be a big mountain to climb because you probably have feelings for this person. And when they're in their false person persona here, it looks like this is something that you may find is a difficult choice here. But what I'm seeing here is that you've been working hard. You've been working really hard at obtaining the resources that are necessary to do the things that you want to do. It could be a spiritual thing for some of you. Now, it does look like there is a choice. You can choose to be connected to this person who looks like they're coming in. They're coming in as a false person, though. Just be aware of the fact that at some point, so this person may come in and kind of tell you and anything and everything that you want to hear. Like, I finally see the light, and I want to have this. I realize how important you are, and I want to have this connection with you, and blah blah blah. In the end, it was showing up that they are not actually fully committed to this in the way that you need a commitment. And it looks like if you make this choice, you are taking a gamble and potentially getting yourself anchored down in a place where you don't want to be anchored down into. So let's get this last layer for Leo before we go through the placements. We've got loyal heart. See, that is why it's difficult. Not for you. So even though you have a loyal heart, they're not for you. They are coming in to communicate because there's some sort of unfinished business here. There's all that glitters. That's the equivalent of the mask card. There are even masks on the card. So this is somebody who's coming in to sell you a dream, okay? And something that looks a lot better from the imagination than what it's going to appear to be in real life. Time to go, not for you, and time to go. Just, yeah, Leo, go the distance. Distance yourself. Go as far away from as possible. Run like this cheetah. Clean, because you're going to, because who, you know what, you have a loyal heart to this person is what I'm seeing here. So I obviously need to be as compassionate as possible, because this is somebody who you clearly have feelings for, and that was pretty obvious when I saw the mountain and the choice. But whoever this is bringing some really dark energy to your life. It's kind of aligning you with a darkness, and it looks like keeping this energy in your life is going to cause failure from whatever it is that you're working towards. And it looks like you are aligning yourself with a more deeper spiritual path. This being aligned with this energy could cause some level of failure for you. So you're going to have to clean this up, even though it looks like you are completely loyal here. We do have the overall theme of this portion of your reading is milk and honey. So you do have the potential to move on to your full happiness and emotional fulfillment. This is kind of the equivalent of the 10 of Cups to me with this rainbow and the milk and honey. I think that there's a potential that you actually do love this person unconditionally. I just don't see that the two of you can really be together at this point in time, because there is that value system difference, and it's just not going to provide you with what you need. All right, so we've got that you have a loyal heart. We've got owls in both of these pictures, by the way. So a loyal heart. It looks like the two of you are going to have some sort of intimate discussion after things have been silent. It looks like you have been doing something independently, and this person wasn't expecting that whatever it is that you've been achieving independently was going to come to the place that it is coming to, okay? So it's showing up that even though you feel this way, this person is not for you, because this is going to be a huge battle and mountain to climb if you decide to move forward with this, because whoever this is somebody who you do not cooperate well with. The two of you probably, so it's Spirit saying it's in your best interest to get honest and come to an understanding as to why this connection came into your life in the first place. Because whatever it is that you think you have with this person is potentially only existent in your imagination. This person is not real. Whoever this is does not present themselves from a real place. And if you've had difficult times with this person, keep in mind that that is real. The difficult times with that person is real. And the good times, you may be dealing with a false person who's trying to gain something from you. and you're doing just fine on your own, working towards your spirituality, and whoever this is trying to get you into a daydreaming state so that you can, like, they might try future faking you. And that energy is very real, by the way. There are a lot of people who live only in the future, where they're dreaming of this dream life that never actually comes to fruition because they don't actually take the steps inherent in making the dream come true. So it's time to go keep working on whatever it is that you're working on. This person is coming in to talk to you. It looks like you have other opportunities, and whoever this is, I also want to say that as soon as this person has another opportunity elsewhere, and if they felt like it required them to run from you, they would run from you in a heartbeat. If it was between you and some other opportunity that they thought was going to benefit them in some way, they would run from you in a heartbeat, okay? That is what's showing up here. So it's best to distance yourself in order to keep your resources intact, because whoever this is isn't actually committed, and you might not be committed to this either. You do have, this person may be bringing you a gift of some sort. There is a third party situation is what's showing up here. So obviously you're going to have to take that as it resonates. There is a third party showing up here. So they are coming in to communicate. It's going to give you a tough choice. They are coming in for some sort of immediate gratification, but you already know what it is that you want that's going to satisfy you. And whatever this is that this person is bringing towards you may not be satisfying. So there is something unfinished here. It has to do with understanding your own inability to want to be anchored down. So you may need to be introspective about this. And in time, you're going to have an understanding about how your value system needs to align with the person who you want to be committed to. Okay. So you're going to have to clean this up. This is a gamble if you let this person in from out in the cold, because you're manifesting probably a repeated cycle with this person, which probably wasn't easy the first time around. So, or however many times you've been doing this. So this person is going to present you with this amazing offer that exists only in the imagination. They're probably coming in with flowers, maybe a gift of some sort, because they want your attention. They don't feel like you're getting it. They're getting it. And so they are trying to, it looks like they're trying to manifest this with the in the flow card, because they're overwhelmed by your separation right now. So Leo, that is your layered reading for the third week of July 2025. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.